Evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, VMWare is very happy to be associated with Next 100. I think this is a fantastic platform that is made available. Usually the events that I go to and a lot of events that I see are the CIO events, but this is very unique in its format. I think it is very important that we nurture the next levels in the organization. And also at this point, I would like to congratulate the jury for doing a very good job and also supporting and motivating all the people in the IT fraternity and especially the next round, which needs to step into the leadership forum. A big round of applause. And of course, congratulations to all the awardees tonight. VMWare, as you all know, is a leader in the virtualization space. We became leaders by challenging the status quo, going back to Mr. Shivkumar's speech. Transformational CIOs, if we have to be a transformational CIO, we have to challenge the status quo that exists today. So we cannot continue to operate the same way as we were operating yesterday. Just to give you an example, most popular example probably is the internet. Internet really changed the way we consume services. So it did affect the end consumer in a very big way. But how much have we changed the delivery of services from within the data center to the end consumer? So the data center continues to remain the same that it was a few years back, monolithic in nature, vertical stacks that are built up. But the consumer behavior has changed quite radically since then. So the question that comes up is, what do we need to do as people responsible for IT? And IT agility today is business agility. There is no doubt, as Mr. Shivkumar also put it. And clearly, if we have to give the business the edge, IT has to give business the edge. And we cannot continue to operate the same way we were operating a decade back and expect to give the business the same edge in this newer era where we are having a lot more opportunities than we had quite a few years back. And on that note of opportunities, I would put it this way, that being a leader in virtualization, today we stand on the doorsteps of cloud, which probably is the biggest opportunity that most of us would have seen in our lifetimes. It is an opportunity for you to transform IT within your organizations. It's an opportunity for us to partner with you and to bring the true promise of cloud to your business. And when we look at cloud, a lot is being said about it. I will go back to the presentation I made today. Clearly, there are quite a few attributes that we can take advantage of to help our business. And it is not something that is nice to have today. I would put it as a must-have. Like virtualization was a few years back, it was a technology that probably a few customers had, but today with more than 4 lakh customers and more than 4,000 customers in India itself, clearly it has changed the way that applications are delivered within the data center. And cloud brings in a lot more agility and a lot more automation and a lot more benefits to business. I was with a CIO recently who was from the travel side, one of the leading travel companies in India. And he told me that he wanted to kind of implement the cloud. I asked him, what is the use case? Very often I see people saying, I want to do the cloud, but the use case is not clear. So he said, I want a portal where I can give only X options to my users. I said, why? He was talking of standardization. So today in the data center, we have all sorts of versions of software running, all sorts of versions of hardware running with innumerable amount of firmware. And if we don't standardize, we are not going to take advantage of efficiencies. We are going to be spending 70% of our time integrating all these technologies together, and we are not going to be in a position to really deliver on agility. And if we are talking self-service, we should be in a position to deliver in seconds time, not even hours and days. So if the business wants something, we should be in a position to deliver that as rapidly as possible. And for that, we clearly need to break the status quo in the data center today. So the vertical stacks need to be replaced by a much more horizontal kind of technology, and cloud is something that helps do that. And the big advantage that we will have is we would be able to, as I was talking even during the day during my presentation, the ability to bring in various streams of information together to provide business that one view of the end user, and that one view of the end user where we really know where he is, what he is doing, and what he really wants to see, rather than providing simple out-of-the-box templates which most businesses can. So if we have to differentiate our businesses, we need to be in a position to integrate these various streams of information and provide that end-user experience which is unique to the organizations that we belong to. And clearly, if we have to do that, we have to break this status quo and move forward. And to do that, there is a well-defined journey that is available. In the first phase, most of our customers, as they transform their data centers, implement the basic virtualization, which itself has a huge ROI, capex savings, and brings in business agility in the form of ability to provision quickly. The second phase our customers go to is where they are in a position to bring in their business critical apps. Common examples today being SAP and Oracle. Many customers today are running their SAP on an x86 platform and on a virtual platform. And we are also able to bring in much more resilience in the form of higher availability and also in the form of an excellent disaster recovery. And the third step, we automate all these processes so that we still don't go back to the era of writing scripts in data centers and making the entire operation complex. We simplify things, we automate. And the third step is where we build from virtualization to the cloud. So this is a well-articulated journey for most of our customers. I would say the customers that we have in this country are in either phase 1 or phase 2. Phase 3 is just coming. And for those of you who have not gone through the phase 1 or phase 2, you can go all 3 phases straight if you want, because you have more than 4 lakh customers worldwide who have tried this, and it's a proven way to operate. So software-defined data center is what you will see us talking about in the next year, and clearly that is an architecture for the cloud with all products out of the box that can be rolled up so that you can take advantage of the software-defined data center for your organizations. And as I said today morning, it's not just about the compute or the memory, it's about the whole data center. It's about bringing storage in, it's about bringing networking in, it's about bringing security in, and it is the most comprehensive stack that is available today to deliver the promise of the cloud. Once again, before I sign off, I would like to congratulate all the awardees and thank you for having us here. Thank you.